There are a lot of scary places in our universe. Most of them seem to be icy worlds with no possibility of life ever developing there, or maybe the location may be too hot to live in. But even among this bleak diversity, there are a few things that may properly be considered the most deadly exoplanets ever discovered. Reigns of Terror is the name given to this planet. This planet's name was not being picked at random, there is a reason behind it. Why did the planet get this name? What makes this planet so scary? And are there any more dangerous planets out there? Keep on watching to find out more. So, why did the planet get this name? In its howling winds, the exoplanet may shower glass, sideways, the space agency claims. Imagine our world if it rained glass instead of water. There's glass falling down in a wind that's 7 times the speed of sound. It's pure horror. This is why the planet is known as the Reigns of Horror. That, however, pales in comparison to the rain, which NASA described as death by 1,000 cuts. However, this is only a nickname. The planet's official name is HD 189733b. But what makes this planet so scary? According to researchers, its winds may reach speeds of up to 5,400 miles per hour, 2 kilometers per second, which is 7 times the speed of sound, sending all would-be visitors into a painful spiral around the globe. This far-off planet appears vivid blue to the naked eye, according to the space agency. Even so, any space visitor who mistook it for Earth's welcoming skies would be greatly misled. This world's weather is deadly. As previously said, it showers glass on the planet, and the wind is 7 times faster than the speed of sound. That alone is reason enough to avoid visiting the planet. But there is more. The weather is also terrible. The researchers discovered that the temperature on the planet rises dramatically with height, reaching temperatures of up to 5,400 degrees Fahrenheit in the upper atmosphere, which is hot enough to melt lead. This planet can also be named as Hot Jupiter. When combined with the exceptionally high wind speed, the planet's atmosphere is revealed to be extraordinarily turbulent, and probably definitely unfriendly to life. The planet was previously known to revolve 13 times closer to its star than Mercury does to our Sun. As you could expect, it's quite hot there, taking only 2.2 days to complete an orbit. Its orbit is so near to its star that it is most likely tidally locked, which means it always exposes one face to its star, just as the Moon does to Earth. This planet is classified as an exoplanet since it circles a star. However, the findings are fascinating because they demonstrate how much information we can extract from a faraway planet with limited technology. Dr. Kevin Heng, the subproject leader, told Mail Online that this approach might be used to monitor the circumstances on an Earth-like world. However, the procedure was tough. It remains to be seen if the astronomical community is able to do these measurements for Earth analogs, said Dr. Kevin Heng. The problem occurs because an Earth-sized world, as opposed to a Jupiter-sized world like HD 189733b, blocks far less of its parent star's light. Finding an Earth-like exoplanet around an extremely bright star might help, Dr. Heng added. He also found that researchers were significant since it employed a dingy 4-meter telescope from the ground to make quality measurements comparable to the Hubble Space Telescope. The method works by detecting a sodium signal from other planets. The strength of this signal changes when a planet passes in front of its star. It is possible to determine the temperature of the planet based on how weak or powerful the signal is. The scientists can also detect the difference in temperature across the atmosphere since the signals arrive from various heights. Temperatures are expected to drop to a still sweltering 3,100 degrees Fahrenheit lower down on the planet. Another unique aspect of this world is that as the height rises, the temperature rises as well. Normally, as the altitude rises, the temperature falls, but this exoplanet does the opposite, which is really unexpected. To learn more about this planet, X-rays have been used to discover more. X-ray telescopes gather photons from a specific part of the sky from space. Individual photons' energy, duration, and direction are recorded when the photons are focused onto the detector and absorbed. After 2 X-ray observatories saw the blue planet move across the face of its star, HD 189733b, which was identified in 2005, gained increasing attention. Both NASA's Chandra X-ray Observatory and ESA's XMM Newton detected a 3-fold decrease in X-rays from the star compared to optical light. This indicates that the planet's atmosphere is substantially bigger than previously assumed. It's also dripping heavily. According to recent research, the atmosphere of HD 189733b is escaping the planet at a rate of 220 million pounds to 1.3 billion pounds every second. The movements involve measuring small dips in X-ray light from the parent star, therefore the exoplanet itself isn't visible in the Chandra image. A Chandra image is a photo where three independent photos gathered through a red, green, and blue filter to form one colorful image. After that, image analysis software is used to integrate the three photos into a single color image. Data gathering and processing using computers is an important aspect of research employing space and ground-based telescopes. The percentage drop in X-ray light during the transits, according to the authors, is nearly 3 times more than the comparable decrease in visual light. This reveals that the zone blocking X-rays from the star is much bigger than the area blocking optical light, allowing them to calculate the size of the planet's atmosphere. Due to the strong scattering of blue light by silicate particles in its atmosphere, recent studies of HD 189733b with the Hubble Space Telescope have verified that the planet's lower atmosphere has a deep blue tint. The bright blue tint around the planet reflects the extended atmosphere predicted by these findings. Astronomers have known for over a decade that the primary star of HD 189733b generates ultraviolet and X-ray radiation that destroys the atmosphere of its closely orbiting planet over time. According to the authors of the current study, HD 189733b is shedding between 200 and 1300 million pounds every second. This pace is around 25% to 65% more than it would be if the planet's atmosphere was not extended. HD 189733b is the nearest hot Jupiter to Earth, at a distance of only 63 light-years, making it a good target for scientists interested in learning more about this type of exoplanet and its atmosphere. You might be wondering why this strange planet appears to be physically similar to Earth yet is completely different from it. Scientists used NASA's Hubble Space Telescope and other sensors to study its color in 2013. The exoplanet is blue in color, and this is the first time scientists have seen the color of a faraway exoplanet, as opposed to Earth, which gets its cobalt blue color from a tropical ocean reflection. The hazy blowtorched atmosphere with towering clouds mixed with silicate particles gives the HD 189733b its blue appearance. So, this planet with the nickname Reigns of Horror is frightening, but are there any more dangerous planets out there? Yes, there are a lot of them. The first planet is Wasp 12b. In 10 million years, this planet will be annihilated by its parent star. The star is so hot that it is burning the planet's atmosphere apart, and the planet's extreme gravity is causing massive gravitational effects that are stretching it into an egg form. The average temperature on this planet is 4,000 degrees Fahrenheit. This planet has been named the ultimate Frankenstein creation by NASA. This planet will be entirely eaten by its hungry star in a matter of 10 million years, a small moment in space-time. This planet is for you if you love watching the globe break apart, according to the space agency. Planet AU Microscopy IB is the next dangerous planet. This planet, which is less than 32 light-years from Earth, is one of the newest planetary systems ever discovered by scientists, and its star has violent temper tantrums. This cruel young system imprisons planet AU Mike B behind a towering disk of ghostly dust and torments it mercilessly with fatal X-rays and other radiation blasts, obliterating all hope of life as we know it. Beware. There is no escape from the system's stellar wrath. The planet Wasp 76b is the last one we'll talk about. The ultra-hot planet, which is nearly as large as Jupiter, was found in 2016. It takes 1.8 days to orbit its star and is gravitationally bound to it, which means it always faces the same direction. As a result, the planet has one burning hot side that faces the star all the time and a cooler, always dark side that faces away from it. Temperatures on the planet's day side exceed 4,300 degrees Fahrenheit. That's so hot, nearly too hot, that it breaks down molecules into atoms and causes metals like iron to evaporate into the air. This side's surface likewise gets millions of times more radiation from the sun than the Earth. Meanwhile, temperatures on the planet's dark side drop to below 2,700 degrees Fahrenheit. The planet's surface features strong winds due to the temperature difference between the day and night sides of the exoplanet. The iron vapor is carried from the heated day side to the chilly night side by those breezes. As it moves from the light to the dark side, it cools down and turns into a powerful rainstorm. So there are a number of dangerous worlds in the cosmos, and one of them is the Reigns of Terror. The exoplanet HD 189733b is one of 6 included in NASA's Galaxy of Horrors, a one-of-a-kind Halloween gallery released in 2016. In conclusion, this is not a planet you would want to visit. Perhaps the universe has a variety of other deadly worlds that are much more dangerous. Perhaps they will be discovered in the future and added to NASA's Galaxy of Horrors. What are your thoughts about these planets? Let us know in the comments.